Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? It is currently, let's see, 6:32 p.m. And I just filmed a drama video. And then I filmed a Super Bowl rant video. I haven't filmed a rant video in a while, so I filmed a Super Bowl rant video. And Alex is upstairs, and he is watching Ginny and Georgia. So when I was done with my drama video, I told him, I said, because he had his AirPods in, I took down the ring light and stuff, and I said, I'm going to go outside and film this rant video and do my vlog. It's been really nice today. It was in like the mid-50s. It's starting to get a little cooler right now, but I put my Ugg boots on and my coat, but I was sitting out here earlier talking to my neighbors with just my hoodie on and stuff, and I said, you don't have to wear your AirPods anymore if you don't want to. So he's in bed just like watching Ginny and Georgia and relaxing. And when we were done with brunch today, I asked him, I said, so what do you want to do for the rest of the day? Because I was just going to not film videos if you want to do something. He's like, I really just want to lay in bed and watch this TV show and relax. And I was like, okay. So I came home and he went upstairs and well, he fed Boo Radley first, and then he went upstairs, and Boo Radley ate about 2 seconds of his food, and then ran upstairs so that he could be with Alex. And then I filmed the drama video, and then was uploading it, and then I did my rant video, and now I'm vlogging. So, hi, how are you? And it is Super Bowl Sunday, and to be really honest with you, I could care less. I don't even really know who. The only reason I know who is playing, and this is evidenced in my rant video, is because my neighbors were walking by and I asked them. I said I didn't know who was playing, and they said Kansas City Eagles, but I think it's who they said, but they didn't say the other team, so I don't know who the other team is. So yeah, so yesterday, what was yesterday? Saturday. I filmed like 6 videos yesterday, you guys. I filmed 2 drama videos, a Peterisms video, a booktube video, it's 4 videos, a review video, and then my vlog. And when I got done, my jaw over here, it hurt so bad. It wasn't like really radiating up here anymore. It just was like my jaw was just sore, and I think it was from talking so much. So I was like getting the videos up and stuff, and I was like, I just need to relax. And in fact, Tanya called me last night, and we were just kind of like catching up and talking and stuff, and she was like, you're not very talkative tonight. I was like, my jaw is just, she said something like that, and I was like, my jaw is just like really hurting, because I was like, a lot of that. And she was like, are you still in pain? And I said, I wasn't. I was feeling okay. And then I did all these videos and I was talking. But I think the thing is like, since Wednesday, I haven't really talked a whole lot, you know, because I wasn't making videos. And so I don't know. And then somebody mentioned this on my vlog in a comment. They said something about the bottom part of my jaw, which is interesting because my tooth that was extracted was on the top. But now my bottom part of my jaw is hurting a little bit too, so I don't know what that's about. But I laid down last night. What did I watch? Well, what did we do? I don't even remember. At some point, I went to Fresh Time last night and got a bunch of stuff. I actually got a quiche. I got a broccoli and cheddar quiche, which I haven't made yet. And I got some creamy tomato soup, Panera creamy tomato soup. And I got little cheese cubes. I got, not macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes. And I try to get like mostly soft foods, because I'm trying to only eat on the side. And so I was saying something to Alex last night. I was like, I just don't understand why it's continuing to hurt. And he was like, babe, you had oral surgery. Like, you know, he was like, it's going to probably hurt for, you know, more than just 24 hours. It's not just that you have this tooth extracted and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know. But today feels better than yesterday, and yesterday felt better than the day before. So I'm hopeful that tomorrow will be better than it's been, and that I'm, constantly on the mend. And I'm just hopeful about that. I've been trying to take less and less Tylenol. So last night I went to bed. Oh, well, I watched, what show did I watch? Oh, I watched okay, so I made the creamy tomato soup, and then I made two really soft grilled cheeses. And I ate them. Oh God, it was so delicious, all of it. Tanya Jean had told me to make grilled cheese, and instead of using butter, to use mayonnaise, and it was delicious. I had these little packets of mayonnaise, and so I used those instead of butter, and I had never actually heard that suggested before, and it was really good. It didn't really taste a whole lot different than a regular grilled cheese, but there was just something a little bit better about it. It was kind of hard, like eating the sandwich just on the side though, but the soup was good. And then after that, when I finished, I was watching Dear Edward. I'm loving that show. It's on Apple TV. It's very sad. It's a lot about grief. So if you don't know what it's about a plane crash, and there's one survivor from this plane crash. But it's really about all of these people and like relationships that they form afterwards, and them moving on and finding out things about, the people that have passed away and whatever. It's a really well done show. It's very honest and very vulnerable. The woman that played Piper in Orange is the New Black, she is in it. She plays one of the main characters. Connie Britton is in it. Connie Britton is fantastic in it. There's a lot of really great people in it. So I watched that, and then I went upstairs, and this had happened the night before too. I left the kitchen light on, and I left my stuff downstairs because I was just going to lay down for like 15 minutes, and I was going to come downstairs and I was going to watch the latest episode of The Last of Us. And I went upstairs. I don't even know what time it was. Probably 10:30 or 11 or something like that. And I lay down in bed, and Alex made some joke. He was like, well, last night you left the light on, and then you fell asleep, and you woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and the light was still on. I don't even remember what time I woke up. But anyway, and I was like, I promise I won't do that. I'm just going to lay down for like 15 minutes. And he just kind of laughed. And I woke up, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and the light was still on. I was so cozy. I was in full clothing. I was like in my hoodie and my sweatpants and everything, and I was so cozy, and I was like all curled up next to Boo Radley, and Alex had gone to sleep, and so I went downstairs, because then I was wide awake, and my tooth was really hurting, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to kind of like wait it out and see if I can, like, maybe it'll get better if I'm sitting up. Somebody had also said, like, laying down, like, you try to sleep sitting up. There is something about when I'm sitting up that it doesn't hurt as bad, or like if I'm standing up, as when I'm laying down. So I went downstairs, and I took Boo Radley out and brought him back up and got him into bed. He like ran right back upstairs. And then I watched The Last of Us. And then I was going to start watching the show on Hulu, the Sarah Lawrence murder or cult or something like that. A couple people had recommended that to me, and then Caroline told me that she watched the whole thing in one sitting the other day, and that she really enjoyed it. Well, not really enjoyed it like it was enjoyable, but that it was interesting and intriguing to watch. And that it happened like right out in the open, so I wanted to watch that. Because I love anything that's like new and true crime. But I just was like really tired, so I went to bed. And I finally took my Tylenol. I took like 2 Tylenol at like 6 a.m. I tossed and turned in bed, and I was like, okay, finally I have to take this Tylenol. So I took the Tylenol at like 6 a.m. and I slept with like the ice pad on my cheek. I just was like holding it like this. And I woke up, and I felt a lot better. And the ice pack was warm, and it was like mixed in with the sheets. And then I woke up today and I felt okay. It was like the more I talked, the more it hurt. And so I was like trying not to talk. And then we went to brunch. And I was trying to only eat on this side of the mouth, which was hard. And I got potatoes today, which was probably not a great idea. And I ate like 3 bites of my potatoes and I couldn't eat anymore. And I ate like 3/4 of my omelet. And I had gotten like some cinnamon toast, but I got it extra gooey, so it was real soft. And I had like a 1.5 pieces of my cinnamon toast. I just really couldn't eat. I haven't been really that hungry through all of this. And then we came home. I took the Tylenol right as we were leaving. So it was like 3:15 or something like that, right as we were leaving Cafe Pas de Choux. And when I got home, I sat outside and I was talking to my neighbor a little bit. And it kind of kicked in and I started feeling better. Because I was like, if my tooth doesn't start feeling better, I'm not going to film videos because I don't want to like make it worse. But it started feeling like a lot better, and then I filmed those 2 videos, and now it's kind of starting to get a little bit sore. So I think over the next couple days, I'm just going to have to really like take it slowly. And I mean, I'm not going to be able to film 6 videos a day. I'm just not, which is hard for me because once I get started, like tonight, I wanted to like film a Peterisms video. I wanted to do this, and I was like, you need to just stop. You need to not push it. And when I get done vlogging, I am going to, I'm going to start uploading the vlog, and then I'm just going to relax for a little bit. So, yeah. Listen to the geese. Talked to Alex about Valentine's Day. He was like, babe, I don't care. If you want to do Valentine's Day on Wednesday, we can do Valentine's Day on Wednesday. So, I'm going to do Valentine's Day on Wednesday, probably. He has something Thursday night, a work event, so he can't do anything Thursday night, so we'll do something Wednesday night. But I won't be getting home that late from my meeting anyway. The meeting gets over at 9, so I'll be home at 10, so we'll be able to spend some time together on actual Valentine's Day. And he's not like big on flowers or anything, but I think I'm going to. I'm trying to figure out something to get him for Valentine's Day. Maybe send some flowers to his work. He likes little surprises like that. And I might also, I don't know, get him something that he can use while he's like in Spain, like I don't know, like gift cards that he can use like while he's traveling and stuff like that. He's really, really excited about that. I also want to, I want to get my mother-in-law something while she's gone. I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about what would be something that would really mean something to her. And I was gonna look online and see if I could find. I would have to get something that I could order like on Amazon Prime that would get here really quick. So it wouldn't necessarily be something that would be like the nicest in the world, but I'm sure I could find something. I was thinking maybe I could find like a little locket or something that she could have Carlitos and Sebastian's pictures in. And then I was also thinking about maybe getting like a St. Christopher medal. I'm not Catholic, obviously, and my mother wasn't Catholic, but my mom, I think it was for one of my first sobriety birthdays, she got me a St. Christopher medal. I still have it to this day. My mom got me a cross, like a really small cross, and a St. Christopher medal. And St. Christopher is, I think, the patron saint of protection. And so I thought Alex's mom is like a devout Catholic, and I thought that that would really mean something for her to get her like just like a little small thing, and then that way that would be something that she could either, you know, carry in her coin purse or she could wear or whatever, if I got a chain for it as well. So I'm gonna look online for that tonight and see if I can maybe order something like that. That would come. I mean, she wouldn't, even if she didn't want to use it, it could be something that she could just like store away, you know. But I want to do something for her that will mean something to her, because I don't know, it's starting to settle in that like I'm not going to see her for, well, it's going to be 6 months, and then after that it'll be a year, but it seems bizarre. I'm going to have to schedule something or plan something that I can go and visit her. I think since she is going to just be gone this 6 months, and then I'm going to see her when she comes for Fufu and Jesse's wedding, and then she's going to be here through Christmas and stuff like that. If I was going to go visit her in Spain, if Alex and I were like, well, I don't know if I'll go over there. I said I was going to go over there just alone. But that would also be maybe like a fun trip for Alex and I, where we did like a couple days with her, and then we did like a couple days. He really wants to go to Portugal, and I would really like to go to Portugal. If maybe we could schedule that for the next year, that she's going to be over there for a year, like maybe at the halfway mark, and then he could be able to see her. But he's really wanting to talk about, like, that'll be his 40th birthday that year. He's talking about some big trips that he wants to take, so we'll see. Oh, my mouth is starting to hurt. It makes me just, I don't even really know how to explain it. It just kind of makes me sad when I feel like this, because I'm just kind of like, I just don't, like, I don't want to talk. I don't really want to do anything. But I don't know why. I did 2 videos, and each video was, well, the first video was about a half an hour, and the second video was about 20 minutes. So that's like an hour straight talking, which I think, you know, probably is part of why it's hurting so bad. Yeah, it's really weird. It's kind of like it's like my bottom part of my jaw at this point. I don't know. Tomorrow we have marriage counseling. We have a late appointment tomorrow. It's at 7. We usually have it at 5 or 6. And then I was rescheduling my appointment with him today. He got back to me and he was saying something about Wednesday, so I need to schedule that. And then Friday I have my dental appointment to check and see how things are going. I just can't imagine that by Friday it would still be hurting. I just can't imagine. I would have to think by tomorrow or Tuesday it would be, that the pain would be over. I mean, today's the 5th day. So, yeah. It's going to be weird to have Alex gone for that long. Like, this is the longest that he has, this is like the longest that he's ever been gone. This is the longest we've been apart since we've been together. Isn't that strange? he was telling the neighbors today, he was like, you need to check in on Peter because I'm going to be gone for such and such amount of time. And they were like, well, we'll check in on him. And they were like, we tell him all the time, you know, if he needs rides, we can give him a ride and stuff like that. And so she's like, well, we're going to check in on you. And if you need to go anywhere or do anything. And I was like, okay. And she's like, I'm just coming over here to say hi to my favorite dog. She loves Boo Radley so much. And then Valerie's going to be in town. And then that first weekend, Caroline's out of town, but then Caroline gets back, I think, on Sunday, which is when Alex is leaving. So Caroline will be in town the whole time. And Tanya, I think, I'm not sure if I don't know. Anyway. And Melissa's right around the corner, and Sarah's right around the corner, so. I think that either Alex is going to take me like a couple days before to go to the grocery store so I can get a bunch of stuff, and then Caroline said she could take me to the grocery that Sunday, and I could get some stuff. So, I'll be set. I'll be fine. As long as I have tomato soup and grilled cheeses, which I can DoorDash, or not DoorDash, but what do you call it? Get from like the, you know, when you, like Amazon Fresh or whatever. I'll have everything I need to eat. Boo Radley has several boxes of food in there. We're all set. Boo Radley and I'll be fine. I think the weather is supposed to be nice while Alex is gone. Such a peaceful evening outside. No Super Bowl parties going on in this neighborhood. I thought, because several of these people, like, they have parties for stuff, and I thought that I would see, like, cars lined up down the street and stuff like that. But nope. Not tonight. Well, you guys, listen, I don't have tons to share tonight, and I think I would rather just like rest my jaw a little bit. And I know that people say that they watch the vlogs more during the week, so I will try to vlog. Maybe tomorrow what I can do is I can vlog like half and half, so I can make it a little bit longer. And then that way, at least I'm getting up a longer vlog, starting at the beginning of the week, and hopefully I'll feel better too. So put this up, and this will be a little bit shorter one, but I know a lot of people are probably watching the Super Bowl. Probably people will be like, no, we're really not watching the Super Bowl. What'll be funny is the comments that people will be like, I was actually waiting for your vlog. I could care less about the Super Bowl. And then I'll be like, oh, I should have talked more. But I want to rest for a little bit and rest my jaw. And then tomorrow maybe, especially since we don't have the counseling session till later, that'll give me an opportunity during the day to maybe like vlog half and half. So I know I'll get on here tomorrow. I'll say, you guys, I'm running late because I have this marriage counseling session, so whatever. But I'm going to try to get up earlier tomorrow and get my stuff done and all that kind of stuff so that I can have a longer vlog too. I know these vlogs have been short this last week. I just wanted to keep up and make sure that I was like vlogging every day. I just, you know, love connecting with you guys, and your support, I just want to tell you, has meant so much to me. I know this is going to sound bizarre, but like, so many of you have shared in the comment sections like stories of things that you've gone through or that you're going to go through, as far as like related to similar things with like me having this extraction. And even if it's not identical, or even if it's not the same exact thing, like the sharing of experiences really has helped me a lot. You know, I don't know if it's because I'm a person in recovery and the power of one addict sharing their story with another is super powerful or not, but me just like reading those comments and reading other people talking about, well, this is what I went through and this is what helped me, or, you know, oh, like, I understand, Peter, like, I went through the same thing and it was really painful, or I went through this and it wasn't painful, or I'm gonna have to have this done and whatever. Like, that is so helpful to me. And I just want to say, like for the people that were like, oh, and this happened too, and whatever, or I had the same thing and whatever. Not necessarily as a comparison study or for me to say like, oh, well, I should be feeling just like this person or that person, but just to realize that it was like a shared experience. I don't know, it was really helpful for me. So I just want to say thank you. I mean, it's crazy to think that it's just crazy to think that this like tooth has like kept me down for 4 or 5 days now. Like I really didn't expect that. I really thought that I would be back up to feeling, the thing is, that's crazy about it is I have a really high threshold for pain. Like I don't, like I'm not somebody that, especially with like dental stuff, like, cause I've had a lot of dental stuff over my life. Like I haven't kept up with my dental stuff, which is why I'm having these problems now. That is the problem. So I will tell you, keep up with your dental stuff through the years. But in the past, I've had a lot of dental work done, and I've had a root canal, I've had all that kind of stuff. And it didn't hurt. Like the shots in my mouth, like yes, they feel like shots in my mouth. They're not like pleasant, but it's not like the most painful thing in the entire world. In fact, my dentist was like, these shots are going to be really painful. And then when he gave them to me, he was like, you did fine with the shots. Like I can handle all of that. So I'm kind of surprised that this is like, it's almost kind of like more the fact that it's like dull and just kind of like, it's like a dull throbbing that doesn't go away. It's like, that is to me what is, I don't know, the hardest. So, but anyway, you guys sharing your experiences has really, really helped me, and I want to say thank you, and I appreciate it, and your support and your well wishes has just meant the world to me. So thank you so much, and I will be back tomorrow, hopefully not complaining, and maybe tomorrow I'll be able to say, oh my God, you guys, I feel great. So anyway, let's be hopeful, right? And I hope that you are having a magically amazing Sunday and that you are getting rejuvenated, refreshed, renewed, and relaxed for the week ahead. And if you are watching the Super Bowl, I hope that you are enjoying it. Or if you watched it, I hope you enjoyed it. If you went to a party or had family over or whatever, and I hope you had a good time and had lots of good food. And because for me, that's what Super Bowl parties are, good food. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Remember these 3 very important things. 1, you can start your day over whenever you want. 2, practice random acts of kindness, but don't tell anyone. And 3, most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much they mean to you. Like I always say, you'll be putting a smile on their face, you'll be cheering them up, you'll be making them feel better, and you will, I don't know, be making their day possibly. And it's free to do that, right? So it's easy, let's do that. And also be kinder to one another, love one another a little bit more, and be kinder and love yourselves a little bit more. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Oh, and for those that need to hear it, and those that want to hear it, and those that just happen to stick around, one more, I love you. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Happy birthday, Lena.